Okay, let's do this again.
Okay.
All right, we're at Outside the Stage podcast, and we are on this Bourbon Gym tour, restaurant tour, and we are doing restaurants that have bourbon bars that has really good bourbon that we didn't even know about. And we are in a place called Leesburg, Indiana, up here by Warsaw, Indiana. We were coming into town, and if you blink too quick, you're going to miss it. But we're up here at Steuby Bar and Grill, Steuby's Bar and Grill. I'm up here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Stewart Weissong. Listen to me, man. I appreciate you so much. I talked to you on the phone the other day, and I appreciate you for letting me come in here to video this. You're going to be on YouTube, iHeart, Spotify, and Amazon Radio. You're just going to have a conversation.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
I can't tell your story better than you can tell your story. So I want to know about why the restaurant. I want to know what's up with the food. We're going to get into the bourbon a little bit later.
Okay.
But I want you to just tell me, what's the nickname behind what you got going on here?
Okay. Well, yeah, those are great questions. So Steuby's, my first name is actually Stewart, but it's spelled Steuart, which is very odd. I go by Stu, S-T-U, for the public. I've always called my wife my honeybee.
Honeybee.
The prior restaurant was actually here for 50 years,
Okay.
and the name of that restaurant was Stacy's. So we married Stewart and my honeybee, but kept the Y to kind of, play on the new generation of Steuby's, the restaurant. To go backwards just a little bit, my wife and I are full-time insurance agents. We have two successful insurance agencies. We actually originally purchased this building.
So this is a side gig.
This is, well, yes. We purchased the building to actually merge our insurance agencies into. Community actually came to us and really wanted to know if there was a way we could keep it a restaurant, do something for our community. Even the county asked us, hey, this would be a great thing if you could do this for the community. So my wife and I decided, hey, let's give it a try. So the original plan was not actually a restaurant, but we're over 2 years in now. Steuby's is becoming a name people recognize, and moving forward.
I did not know anything. One of our Charter Bourbon Society brothers told me about this place, and he's like, Ricky, let's get up there, show him some love, get him on, show the bourbon, tear it up. And we just found out that we're coming up in here tonight, and we're drinking up a lot of your booze. I'm just going to let you know.
You guys are more than welcome.
I had a chance to, like I talked to you for about a week, and we're looking at the website. Man, you got some great looking food, and I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie.
Yeah, we have some excellent food. We do a Wednesday through Saturday lunch and dinner service. We of course have the burgers and sandwiches and things for lunch as normal places. In the evenings we have steaks available, several types of fish, specialize in some cowboy ribeyes, which is a nice 16-ounce bone-in ribeye on Friday nights. We do prime rib every Saturday, made in-house. We have a little bit on the menu that I think fits most palates. So.
Okay. So this tenderloin, tell me about the tenderloin that I saw.
The tenderloin is amazing. They are fresh, made every week.
Okay.
We do those in-house, season them. You can have them grilled or as a breaded sandwich, however you like it.
I just put my hand up against my mouth because I'm wiping right now.
I would you should give the tenderloin a try for sure. It's one of our top sellers.
I'm going to. Definitely, it's going to be in my stomach here in just a little bit. We talk about a lot of bourbon in our group. We have a lot of guys in our group that talk about the bourbons. We bring a lot of bourbons to the table in our bottle shares. I like what I see. There's some stuff up here that I did not see. The Cooper, I didn't see in our liquor stores around. Jesse James, I have never seen. have a lot of bourbon that we don't see. Allocateds. Do you come across a lot of allocateds?
We do get some allocateds. I have a few sitting here. Here in my territory, I guess you would call it, I have to deal with about 3 different distribution companies to get, each one of them carries certain brands or certain items, and to get allocations usually is an ask. Some of them ask that you purchase other things to get allocations. I mean, you just have to kind of play along, play nice. I get a fair amount of allocations for being I think a small establishment compared to some. I've developed some really nice relationships with the salespeople there, which I have found has helped tremendously. Sometimes things will get thrown my way I don't even expect.
Right. I some of the restaurant people that I interviewed, saying that it takes a lot of buying power. You have to buy so much of this to get that. What's your go-to?
That is correct. Yeah. What is my go-to? My go-to is probably right at the moment, not really some of the allocated bottles, but some of the ones that are readily available and I enjoy drinking. I was speaking with one of the members earlier. Are we allowed to drop names? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm particularly enjoying the Frey Ranch Uncut, Unfiltered right now. That's probably my go-to at the moment. Really enjoy that. We've gone through several bottles of that just based on my recommendations.
Of the Frey Ranch, yeah.
Yes.
That's a really good pour. What do you see? Is your bar more geared to when it comes to drinking? Is your bourbon bar geared more toward the bourbon end, or I do know you have beer. I get that. That's the little brother of bourbon. But do you guys go through a ton of bourbon here?
We do go through quite a bit of bourbon here.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a pretty good following, and it seems to grow a little bit more every week. And I try to keep things fresh and interesting. So I personally, really enjoy, bottle shares. I really wasn't a bourbon aficionado until I'm still not. But a few years ago, I got into the thrill of the hunt, I guess you would call it, for different bourbons, and then started doing bottle shares with friends, and then started appreciating the different, flavor profiles, heat levels.
So where do you guys do your bottle shares at?
Usually it's one of our homes, where it's safe. Yeah.
We do a lot of bottle shares, and you got to come on with us sometimes.
I would love to do that.
Can
Yes.
we tell you, your wife probably is going to see this, and I'm going to put you on the spot. And what is it, Honeybee? Honeybee, if you want to get him out of the house, I'm going to look at you in the camera here. If you want to get him out the house for just a little while, let him come hang out with us at one of our bottle shares. It's a fun time. We have a ton of bottles, just as allocated bottles, and these guys we do a lot, and they're bookers.
That was just a new allocation I did get in last week, so
Yeah.
that's a dandy, I believe.
Have you opened it yet?
I have not opened it
When
yet.
are you planning on it?
Well, there's nothing saying it couldn't open this evening.
So, on that Booker's, you have a pour price?
I'm not even sure if I have it in the system yet. I actually just got it, so.
Tell me, because I want people to know when they see this video
Gotcha.
and they're going to come into your restaurant. What's your average pour prices?
I can tell you that I try to obviously look at what surrounding areas are doing as far as pour prices and try to be a fair amount below that, because I do want people to be able to do it and enjoy it.
Do you sell your bottles?
I can. I do have a three-way liquor license with carryout, so I can sell a bottle.
Okay. And so I'm glad you told me that, because I'm going to buy one tonight. I like this guy, man. Dale, I like this guy. I'm glad you brought me up here. I really like what he's talking about. So, hours. Are you closed on certain days, or?
We're closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
We're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday, Thursday, usually 10 p.m. on Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
Now, those hours may change come springtime. People that aren't familiar with the area north of Warsaw, it's kind of a lakes area.
Yep.
And we have a fairly seasonal population. So in the spring, it will probably be substantially more people coming in.
Yep.
We're much busier.
Because you guys get a lot of Lakers.
We do. We have a lot of Lakers.
Lakers, okay.
Tippecanoe Lake is within 5 miles of the restaurant.
Okay.
So that's a really nice draw.
Okay. And so during lake season, you stay open longer, or?
We usually try to take it to 10 or 11.
Okay.
We don't want to be that all night bar.
I got you. Yep.
But we want people to enjoy themselves, have good food and a good drink. So.
Okay. So I know this, that once again, I do appreciate you for letting me come into your establishment to do this, to put you on the podcast. I do know that you are going to be, you're going on to Charred Oak Bourbon Society's YouTube channel. Are you going to explain some of the bourbons? You guys are going to be doing some of the sampling and things like that. I try to stay away from it. I let those guys do it. Those guys, we talk about, and this is kind of a side note, in our group text we talk, and we just put out all kind of crazy things, and we were talking about age, and I'm the oldest of the group, okay? And these guys made sure I know that I'm the oldest of the group. And all the tastings and samplings and things, I'll let those young guys do what they have to do, but I do know you have another interview coming up with Dale, and I'm interested in trying this Garrison Brothers.
I got a pretty special bottle for them to try.
Yeah, I want to try this Garrison Brothers because we went down to Dallas. I was down in Dallas about 2 months ago. It's a Dallas thing. It's a Texas thing.
Yep.
And you know much about it?
I've learned a little more this week with the Garrison Brothers. I actually have my rep for that particular distributor is based out of Dallas, so she's exposed me to some bourbons from the West Coast, even that I wasn't aware of here. And she has a pretty good history. She's been to the Garrison Brothers distillery there, so she had nothing but good to say about them.
If it's okay, I have a bottle that I haven't even opened out in my car that I brought back from Texas. It's a Texas bottle. It's distilled in Texas.
Interesting.
And I want to bring it up here. I'm going to let you and Dale try it. Thank you for letting me do this. It's kind of like thank you. So, but hey, if you guys are in the Warsaw, Leesburg area, this is the place that you guys need to come up in. This guy has some really good stuff. I am going to eat first before I drink first because I'm from Fort Wayne and 30 East going back home. I do not feel like getting dressed up in an orange jumper tonight. So like we tell you guys all the time, drink responsibly, okay?
Wonderful.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you, man.
Yes, well, I'd like to thank you from my wife, Shawnee, and myself for giving us this opportunity. It's been a real blessing.
Absolutely. And listen, you guys, you have not only Lakers, you guys have a lot of truck traffic coming through down on 30.
We do, and we have a very special, group community here, and they're really trying to support us the most they can. So it's been really a blessing.
Yep. So if you're like on iHeart, if you're on iHeart and Spotify, guys, and you're listening to it on the podcast, and you guys are coming through Indiana, coming right around this Warsaw, Pearson area, all this around here, Goshen. If you're listening to it on, like I said, on the podcast, pull over, come in here, hang out with him, tell him you heard about it on Outside the Staves podcast. Hey, I'm going to find out how his food tastes because it looks good, man. I got to get on this tenderloin.
All right.
Thank you so much again,
Yes,
man.
thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
All right, let's do that.
All righty.